Yeah, the stylist fucking he ate. He ate, and I just wanna say something really quickly before we get into today's politics and news, because boy, do we have some fucking news to talk about. I just wanna say, I hate the Kardashians, but for a reason that other
Can
people
you
do
watch
not.
ho_mathis vids, please? Could be good content. Please link.
Because I'm not like other girls, okay? Alright? I hate them for one reason. They brought blunt cuts in a way that was unacceptable. This shit, this phenomenon of like this being the only hairstyle that hairstylists are willing to give you. I've heard that too many times to believe that. What does that mean? I have yet to hear this take. Look, let me show you guys. For anyone who doesn't know what a blunt cut is, allow me to enlighten you. All right. Let's open this. Basically, it's just a cut where your hair all looks sort of the same length. Kind of like imagine a bob that's all the same length everywhere. Stoners do not interact with blunt cut. Stop it. Not everything's about you, man. Huh? Anyways, blunt cuts became so huge because of the Kardashians, that and middle parting, because you guys know about like the Kardashian effect where everybody wanted to look like Kim K, because at some point she was like the pinnacle of like the it girl, for lack of better words. And so everyone was on their BBL grind, and everyone was on their what's it called? Oh, their plastic surgery grind to look exactly like Kim K. Like everybody started getting the same nose and the same lips and the same eyebrows and the same like cheek and jaw structure. And you guys know my stance on plastic surgery. I think it's fine. I think plastic surgery is, there's no difference between really like plastic surgery and improving, in your subjective opinion, improving how you look in other ways, like dressing yourself or whatever. I think the only time plastic surgery is problematic, sweaty, is when you're getting plastic like a couple of surgeries every year.
Don't talk much, but I appreciate you, your content, and this community DNM love DNMO.
Not me thinking you said to me to not talk. Thunder, thank you. I was like, God damn. Anyways. Yeah, you guys know IRL same face syndrome. Yeah. I was watching Caroline's stream and she was actually talking about it. I think she was talking about the Parasite actor who killed himself. Just because of like, apparently, I guess he engaged in a little bit of weed, which is very taboo in Korean culture. And it's seen as like similar to like Coke, which I understand that exact mentality. Cause that's how, I remember that's how it was like in fucking New York. In New York, for the longest time, it was like someone could hand you like a bag of Coke and it's totally acceptable. But if you even suggest wanting to smoke a bit of cannabis, everyone would look at you like you were like a heroin addict. It was like, what? What? What's wrong? What? Anyways. Selena Princess, thank you so much for the 12 months. East Asia in general is just insanely drug negative. Yeah. Cannabis is just as bad as like class A's in some places like Korea and Japan. Yeah. When in reality, it's like, there's nothing dangerous about weed. But when I was watching her stream, she was talking about, I guess like how hard it is actually to be a public figure in Korea relative to the States. Besides the fact that these people are put on like crazy training regimens, like if you're a K-pop star, okay, you're like, unless you're like BTS level, like that big, you have the strictest work schedule. You have so few rights, despite like making millions of dollars a year for your managers. And you have to live off of like 1 glass of almond milk a day diets. I'm not sure how many people have seen that. Oh my God, yeah. This. Like, this type of shit. Stretch. All right. Sounds like me as a wagey in Canada. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fans concerned as Infinite's Sungjung, sorry, I'm mispronouncing that, reveals his dinner is a glass of soy milk and 3 almonds. That's 3 too many almonds, fatty. I'm trying to find the exact photo. There was this crazy photo of a male K-pop star, and he was forced to lose weight by his like agency, right? And it was not every single what would be the term? Entertainment industry is going to force you to get on your weight loss grind, every single one. But this one was like scary. It was like very concerning. People who are already thin on like 500 calorie diets so that they can get thinner still because they're not thin enough. That shit is crazy. And then you have to do 8 hours of like practice every single day. It wasn't this picture, but it was a picture that's similar to this, where very clearly a lot of the K-pop stars are underweight. And this is not me body shaming at all or trying to make any claims about anything, but I will say, if you are a normal body weight and then your agency forces you to lose so much weight that you become underweight, I disagree, I guess. You know? I disagree. Anyways, all of this, let's get back, right? Main focus of K-pop industry, it's beauty, not talent. Well, the idea is that talent is the bare minimum. You're not even allowed to enter the sphere until you start, unless you can sing or do something else, or whatever, right? Dance really well. And then you also have to be, you have to look a certain way. Let me see if I can find it. Same face, Korean. Yeah. I'm assuming most of you guys know about it, but the plastic surgery in Korea, I think Korea is like the plastic surgery capital, and the most plastic surgery occurs there. People get gifted plastic surgery when they finish school so that they can become more hireable. And they have like a bundle package of plastic surgery that people are expected to get. At the very least, let me speak on women, because men also are held to this standard hardcore, just to be clear. The men and women in Korea are held to this crazy standard. But I'm more familiar with the plastic surgery that the women are expected to undergo. So I want to talk about that really quickly. And all of them are essentially made to look like this. This was I learned about this recently. Miss Korea contest meme, freezing the GIF. A recent Reddit post of Miss Korea contestants titled Korea's Plastic Surgery Mayhem is finally converging on the same face led to a GIF that's been memeing its way around the net and provoking some heated discussions. Basically, the idea that a lot of the people who are public figures and not public figures are expected to get plastic surgery done, and they're all expected to get the same plastic surgery done, which is from my understanding, double eyelid surgery, which is the most common, as well as a like rhinoplasty, which is supposed to make Korean women have a more Western nose, essentially. And then jaw surgery. And I have to say, it's very scary. It's very scary to have like beauty standards like this, where you're expected to look one very specific way. It's so dystopian, yeah. And I'm very body positive, you know? I think you should do what you want to do that makes you happy and makes you comfortable in your body, right? When the beauty standards are get so much plastic surgery in your face that you look exactly like everybody else. Ah, maybe I draw the line there. Maybe people looking different is good, actually, and there's lots of ways to look. Is this North or South Korea? This is South Korea. Maybe our differences make us pretty. Smile. Maybe. I'm going to say something as well. This is going to be very stupid to say, because obviously the people who do have monolids are going to have a different experience, and it's easy for me as an outsider to say this, but I don't understand, I guess, the double eyelid obsession. Like the societal standard. I think monolids look so cool. Not in like a fetish way, but in a our differences make us cool. Right? I don't even know what double eyelid surgery is. It's this. It's to make people with very Asian features, or Asian people, like Koreans, Japanese people, Chinese people, you guys get the gist, East Asian specifically, look more Western by giving the double eyelid appearance. So, like, I think most people have, like, you know, double eyelids. Generally speaking, it's the eye fold thing. You know, and here's the thing. Let me say something. I have heard, okay, many of my friends complain that the one thing that really sucks about monolids is that eyeliner is fucking impossible. All right? And to those people, I say, I'm sorry. That is a true struggle. And genuinely, I get it. Okay, I do. Because if I didn't have oh my God, if I didn't have eyeliner, who would I even be? You know? Who am I without my eyeliner? You know? It comes from the same place as skin bleaching. It's the West setting beauty standards. Yeah. And I just, not to sound like a fucking coexist peace idiot, but aren't our differences cool? Aren't they? Isn't it cool that people can look so different and also still look so hot? When did that? When did whoa. Look, this is this is the complaint that I've heard here, summed up in a video. For anyone who doesn't know anything about makeup or I guess the double eyelid surgery in general, this shit made me fucking lose my shit. Okay. It's captioned, monolids be like.
All right, that eyeliner is looking good. Oh, I can't see it. That's all right. I'll just make it thicker. What the hell? I still can't see it. I am going to make this so thick. Fuck, I still can't see it. Well, I might as well just cover my eye black and look like a panda. It's a line. Oh my gosh, I can see it. Okay, it's time for eyeshadow. Ooh, that's some smoky eyeshadow. I can't see it.
I'm putting down my coffee caramel.
And that, listen, okay, I will sympathize. I don't know that struggle, but that looks like a fucking struggle, okay? Putting on eyeliner and every single time you put it on, you can't fucking see like this. Oh my God. You must be going through so many fucking eyeliner bottles so quickly with that shit. Moving on. On a smaller level, all of this is going to go somewhere, I promise. On a smaller level.
Double the 4, staying for more.
Strawman, thank you for the 44 months. Holy shit. Going back to the topic of same-face syndrome, essentially. The Korean beauty standards are way more strict than American standards are. And you can look just by, well, whatever. Let me finish my point so we can get through this so that we can get into the actual really fun content today that I've planned. I felt like after the Kardashians became like sex symbols, everybody wanted to look like them. Like literally everyone was obsessed with getting that exact face. Which is terrifying, by the way. The Kardashian-fying of people annoys me. Yeah. Let me see if I can find it. Look at this. This one's called The Many Doppelgangers of Kim Kardashian. Isn't this crazy? Isn't this fucking crazy, guys? One of these is Kim Kardashian. One of them is not. The one on the left is a beauty blogger called Camilla Osman. And on the right is Kim Kardashian. If this caption wasn't here, I would have assumed that these were both Kim K. Claire Leeson spent around $30,000 on surgery to morph into her idol. Unfortunately for her, not quite there. This is another person, Sydney fashion blogger on the left, Kim K on the right. This one is crazy too. The left is a beauty blogger from Dubai who's only known as Sonia, Her account is full of Kimmy K lookalikes. Pretty uncanny. So anyways, you guys get the idea. You guys get the idea. All right. My point to say all of it, that dude, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what was up with this one. Jordan James Park left. Likeness isn't as great as he's hoped. The 23-year-old from the UK spent over $150,000 on surgery to look like his beloved Kimmy K. He knows it went wrong as he appeared on TV show Botch to talk about what went wrong. 6 figures to look worse. So, what went right? Bro. Basically, all of that was to say, nothing wrong with plastic surgery. I think if you want to get plastic surgery, you want to get some lip fillers, you know. You want to get some Botox or something? Yeah, fucking go for it. You know, live your life, right? Don't let other people stop you and tell you, no, you have to be all natural. No. Listen, girly, you get like a nice paycheck. You're like, ooh, maybe I'll spend a little like $50, $100 and get a little bit of filler. Ooh, a little cunty filler. Okay, yeah, sure, why not? I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's fine. However, when you are trying to get plastic surgery to look like someone else, I feel like you should reevaluate life. I feel like, please, please. I don't know. And on that vein, okay, when the Kim Kardashianification of everything became very commonplace, everybody wanted to look like her. Everyone wanted to have the Kim K ass. Who is calling? Who's calling me? This better be fucking important. Goddamn fucking scammers. Goddamn scammers. Unbelievable. Finley, and thank you for the 7 months. I'm working here. But because of Kim K, this is the only reason I hate the Kardashians, okay? All right? I don't give a fuck about the TV show. It doesn't matter. Or even her as a person or any of that shit. I don't matter. It was that when she brought like blunt cuts into style, blunt cuts being, you know, just a cut that makes it so that your hair all looks like it's the same length, like I showed on screen 2 seconds ago. Every fucking hairstylist that I went to for 2 years straight would look at me like I had 3 arms when I would ask for layers. For people who don't know anything about hairstyles, okay, this is a layered cut because as you can see, there are different layers. Some of the hair is up to my chin. Some of it is like a little bit lower than that. Some of it like barely reaches my boobs. It's a nice, you know, got some layers to it. Every single stylist would look me in the eyes and be like, you know, blunt cuts are really in right now. You know, the blunt cuts are just really, really in right now. I'm going to give you a blunt cut. And I'm like, I don't want one. I don't want my hair to look like that. I know it doesn't look good. I straight up look like I have like a watermelon for a helmet when they give me that. It's not flattering on my head shape or my face shape. Okay, are blunt cuts easier? I think that they are easier because you just, I mean, I think I could do a blunt cut, right? Well, maybe I can't. That's probably a little bit harder than I think it is. But this shit was the only thing people wanted to give for the longest time. It was like, can I get layers? How about I give you this instead? But I don't want that. But I don't want that. But I don't want that. And this was like the most offensive. Every time I would go to get a haircut, they would give
That's
me
our
this haircut.
streamer. She's not like other girls out there chatting kickle gang gang.
All of that to say, I fucking love my stylist, okay? Because he's the first stylist I've run into in 2 years, okay? That is willing to give me actual layers. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy. Because I know layers look good with my face. And also, I have a lot of hair. Blunt cuts are too much work for me because you keep so much of your hair. They don't look good on me. And I don't want them. And so the fact that I found one that actually gave me the exact haircut I asked for, I showed him a picture and it looks exactly like the picture. Again, I disagree with this streaks, but that's okay. I can just dye that brown. It's just not the look that I was going for over here. Everything else looks amazing though, okay? Everything else looks amazing. Every woman I've dated with a sharp blunt cut will cut you. And to be clear, I do think this cut looks really good on some people. I stand by the statement that like this on the right person with the right face, this is one of the cutest haircuts. This is one of the cutest haircuts. Genuinely. I think it's so adorable. So I'm just experiencing a level of euphoria because for the first time in my life, okay, I can ask a stylist to cut my hair and I know it'll look good at the end. And I will say, bangs have always been the thing that have ruined me. Because I will go to stylists and I'll be like, hey, I want side bangs. And they'll give me like blunt cut bangs like this. And I'm like, that's not what I wanted. Okay. And then I'll ask for, or I'll ask for bangs. And the other thing that they'll do is like, I think you look better with your hair not having bangs. I'm like, that's crazy because I didn't ask for your opinion. Wow, that's so weird. Isn't that weird when that's not what I asked? That's crazy. That's really crazy. You know, it's like I want non-committal bangs and these are perfect for that. Because if I want to, I can get them out of my face and I don't have to commit to the bangs, right? By like styling it like this. But if I want them, I can style it like this and then I have bangs again. And this is it. And I finally found one. Because usually I would go to stylists and be like, can you give me side bangs? They'd give me bangs that I didn't like or they'd refuse to. And then I would have to go home and trim it. And I am not a hairstylist and I don't know how to cut hair. So I would always trim it badly. And so finally, I found a place that I can actually control myself and not cut my hair. Like, I don't have a desire to pick up a pair of scissors and cut it myself. Isn't that amazing? I'm so happy. Okay. Moving on. What a woman moment to talk about hair for an hour. Jesus Christ. Okay. I tip that guy so hard. I love him. I love that guy. I love him so much. I recommend him to all my friends and I always make sure to tip. And the craziest part is I've paid more for worse hair. Which is crazy. Absolutely insane. Okay, so crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyways. Looks great. Thank you. Thank you. That's very nice of you, Felcher. I don't think so, but that's very nice of you. Okay. Moving on. This is a feel good story, you know, that you guys, if you try hard enough and you look hard enough, you will find a hairstylist that does what you want. Okay? Plus my stylist, I love him so much. It's just like him and his husband run this cute little shop that they've been running for like a decade or more. And they have these dogs with them. Their dogs just chill in the salon with them. And it's these two tiny little, I think they're like 13 years old is what they said. It's like a white dog with like curly hair, and it's small. I don't know what those dogs are called. I don't know my dog breeds very well. Does anyone know what that type of dog is? Is it a Shih Tzu? Yes. It looks like this. So they got two of these little guys just running around. Like Farley, exactly. Yes, they have two little Farleys. And I was sitting getting my hair done, and they're older dogs, so they walk really slow and stuff. And one of them tried to get on the seat, and it like failed the jump like 5 or 6 times in front of me, and then it gave up and walked away. And I was like, poor dog. Oh, and they recently got this like very big fluffy dog. Looks basically like this, except way fucking bigger. So you just get your hair done, and the dogs just sit at your feet. They don't like do anything. They don't attack or anything. They don't bark. They don't do anything. You know? And it's such a great experience going there. I know I'm gonna get a nice haircut. I know I'm gonna get a nice color done. I know I'm gonna have a good experience, and it's gonna feel good. I've been manhandled by stylists before. Like they fucking throw my head against the sink, giving me like a concussion, or they use like ice cold water, and I'm like, surely you don't need to use ice cold water. Surely we can get a little bit of warm. Just a little. Like, I don't understand, you know? I've had stylists that like thin out my hair and it fucking hurts. So I love this place. I love going here. I know I'm gonna get something good. I feel good supporting that business. You know? Not a So I like going there. All right. Moving on. I just wanted to share my joy with you guys and say, why would that hurt? The trimming process is like they'll grab a piece of hair or like a chunk of hair, and then they run like a scissor like that. And the scissor, when it runs against it, will sometimes pull and like tug on individual strands. And I'm sure you know, when you pull on a chunk of your hair, it doesn't hurt. But when you pull on just like one hair, it hurts. I was in so much pain, I was like about to cry. I was like, this is crazy that I'm sitting in here in this chair getting the worst haircut of my life. With the worst dye job in my life. And I'm going to pay a terrible amount of money. It's like, that's crazy. That's crazy. It was James Marco, wasn't it? No, it was actually a Fuseli cut. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I still remember this experience. I went to this fucking stylist and I was like, hey, can you get me a balayage? Which is basically what this looks like. So it starts dark and then it gets like lighter and lighter, but the transition is so smooth that you don't even notice how light your hair went. And they gave me string cheese hair. They gave me string cheese hair. I don't cry in public because I'm not a fucking beta male. I'm a stoic sigma. And I literally cried in this woman's chair when she after giving me one of the worst cuts of my life and the worst dye jobs in my life, she blow dried it out and she's like, I'm done. And I'm like, I straight up started crying in her chair because I could not fake pretend that I liked it. And then she was like, she felt so bad. She was honestly just like a very chaotic person. She was a very chaotic stylist. Okay. She was like, she felt so bad and she dyed it red, which is why I had red hair for a bit. Which the red saved it, but this is not what I fucking wanted. If my hair is almost black, like it's dark brown. The fact that she got it to string cheese white, I cannot believe she thought it would look good. She straight up fried my shit.
Damn, I missed.
You with the stylist? What is this?
Damn, I messed up. We gotta go bald.
Oh, shit.
That was me. That was me contemplating my life in her chair. Okay? That was me fucking... God. I did not like that experience. Okay?